ahead, Dantès. This is the WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM. We're here today with Dantès Alexander in Rogers Park with a live interview right now that will be recorded, and then when you listen to it, it'll be a pre-recorded, but live now. So, Dantès, tell us a little, and also we have with us Bill Morton.
You should hold this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We got Bill Morton with
Yeah,
us.
Bill Morton.
He's here.
Yes, president of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce, and the Wzrd, me. So let's start off with Dantès. Tell us a little bit about the trajectory of your career as an artist.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you guys for having me on the show. It is definitely great to finally meet Bill. We do a lot of communicating online sometimes, and it's always nice to meet people in the flesh. So this is great to meet Bill. Bill has done a lot of good work here in the community, and as always, I'm happy for all of the support that I have received from the community. But let me not get off subject. I always do that. So the trajectory of my career, I'd say over the last few years, I've started with modeling. The very first modeling job that I had was with a local clothing company called Wzrd, which is Japanese for peace. They had a local clothing line here for a few years. And then my claim to fame, I suppose, at least for Chicago and Rogers Park, would be Positively Aware magazine, which is a HIV trade magazine that everybody sees when they go into the doctor. So that was that. And then from there, last year, I was on Work in Progress, which is actually shot by so many famous, oh my gosh, if you guys knew who actually lived in Rogers Park, there are so many famous people who live in Rogers Park. Well, one, for example, would be one of the Wachowski sisters who directed the Matrix. So Work in Progress was on Showtime, and I was actually featured on that show several times. A lot of great photos and stills of me talking, interacting with Julie McSwaney. And then outside of that, Empire and a few things. But that's primarily the film work. And then musically, it honestly just kind of sort of happened. I guess for most people, it would seem like overnight. But I've been recording and doing a lot of music locally for probably about, I'd say, 5 years. But recording-wise, I'd say about 3. I didn't blab, right?
No.
Great.
Yeah, you have too much training to blab. But what kind of training did you have for singing?
Oh, wow. So actually, believe it or not, all throughout college, I was actually a voice major. Sounds hard to believe, right? So I was a voice major. I did a lot of work with our local choir. I went to Southern Illinois University. Go Salukis.
SIU.
Go Salukis. And that's how it started for me training wise. And then from there, actually, outside of singing, I started being able to, as strange as it sounds, started to be able to play by ear. And then I started to go and get some professional guitar lessons, and here we are.
So the difference between Carbondale and Rogers Park?
Oh, well, obviously a big difference. Big difference. We're in you know what's great about Rogers Park? Great school. Great school just down the street. I was not blessed with with such a great city to actually go to school in. Rogers Park has a lot of built-in resources for all types of creatives. And obviously being in Carbondale, the closest city would be St. Louis. We love them, but they're not Rogers Park. So
I was in St. Louis once for a conference. Definitely not Rogers Park.
It's definitely not Rogers Park. It's a little sleepy, you know?
But at what times, at what points in your life were you in Rogers Park? When did you start off in Rogers Park? Why did you leave, and how did you come back?
Well, my mother actually still lives here in Rogers Park. She has not moved in close to 20 years. I want to say 2001. My family primarily, we lived on the south side of the city. I guess like so many African Americans, eventually you migrate to different parts of the city seeking a greater life for your family. And we've been here almost 20 years. So since exiting of high school, I'm giving my age away, but yes, we've been here that long. She actually lives on Ashland. I won't give out the exact location because I don't want any autographs or any strange things happening as I'm leaving my mother's house. But so yeah, we've been here for 20 years. I'm actually planning on moving back to the area. I'm right now. My office and all of our business facilities are actually here. We use the shared space in Rogers Park for our business, and then our recording facilities are in Orland. So I'm hoping Orland Park, yes. So I'm actually hoping to eventually get back to Rogers Park. Right now, due to the pandemic, moving and doing all of that is pretty difficult. So hopefully everybody will see me back around.
What people in Rogers Park are you working with besides Bill?
Oh, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. You Wzrd, you. I can't tell you that. I can't tell.
The Wzrd always wants to know.
But they work that magic. They work that magic, and okay, all right, fine. I'll tell you who I'm working with. Okay. So we have a very famous Chicago artist who's actually working on the project. It didn't start, my album didn't actually start as a collaborative process, but as we talk about so much in my interviews, being communal and learning how to ask for help and reach out to explore different things beyond yourself. And so I wanted to reach out to Tony Bamber. Shout out to Tony Bamber, who is actually local to Rogers Park here in Chicago. Very famous Chicago artist. He actually has designed the vinyl art for my album. It's going to be a very limited edition piece. So I'm very excited to have him working on that project.
Cannot wait to see it.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to share with you guys. Of course, the Wzrds always get first dibs.
Okay, so you told us that you worked in a lot of artistic fields. What field or which fields are among your favorites?
As strange as it sounds, a lot of people prefer actually being in front of the camera, right? Isn't that something? But what I actually like the most about music is that you're not in front of the camera all the time. That's strange, right? I feel like for doing music, it's actually allowing me to focus on more of the behind-the-scenes technical aspects of doing things because we're running a label. And a lot of people, when you do music or you record projects, you should have a good, obviously project management system in place to make sure that it's started and it's finished. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to be here.
That's what I thought.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
It's beautiful.
And we're here at the Rogers Park Art Gallery.
Yes.
At the Sculpture Garden.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. So, but I am really, really, really excited to, again, I can't thank you guys enough. Bill, I'm going off subject, but Bill has done so much good work here in Chicago, and it's just always a privilege to be able to meet. It wouldn't be far-fetched to actually call you somewhat of an inspiration. I do like politics, and a lot of us are scared to do the work that's necessary, and I thank you for being one of the brave citizens here who have decided to step up and actually do something about all of our local problems.
Well, there are a lot of issues that need to be addressed and have not been addressed for a very, very long time. So I'm looking forward to working with you and everybody and getting it together.
At what point are you now with your career?
I'm actually at the here I am phase. And I think the here I am phase is what you enter once you finish discovering who you are, I guess, right?